Beautiful souls, welcome to this reading for the energies of today. I will start to shuffle the cards for a collective message. Please, ancestors and angels of the Most High White Light, please come and give us an accurate message for all of us on this lovely day. And I ask Archangel Michael to protect this reading and everyone listening to this message. What do we need to know this beautiful day? Please show us. And if the message resonates with you, it is for you. And if it doesn't, it's a message for somebody else. And the first card is the problem or the issue. And the second card is the way through. And the third card is the outcome. And the overall energy is the Fool. And the Fool card is number 79. You can be born in 1979. In this deck it's called Dreaming Johnny. Dream dancer, reaching for the stars, stumbling, the Freudian slip, recklessness, the free thinker, insignificant cause and momentous effect. You are neglecting something you want to walk before you can crawl. You have disturbed the natural flow of events, and now your rash and hasty actions have led you to the edge of a precipice. A piece of the path is missing between the first step and the third. You want to pluck success out of thin air without going through the effort of taking one step at a time. Now you are literally suspended in thin air. Number 69. Can leave something for you.
The marionette.
The Barbie doll syndrome. Remote control sensuality. The perfect appearance being possessed by the material form. Eating disorders. You hang by invisible threads. You don't realize you are trying to conform to an image. Expressed metaphorically, you want to become a larva. The god of the underworld seduces you so perfectly that you are unable to distinguish between image and reality. It's like a virus with such a long incubation period that you don't remember where and when you were infected. And the way through this problem is number 45. Deliverance. Emotional release, leaving childhood behind, cold freedom, insecurity, exile from the homeland. You already know that a shell has deep cracks, that you need to give birth to something new. A certain theme in your life has aged. Your path involves pecking away the remaining pieces of the shell, and that takes a lot of strength and hard work. But you know there is no turning back now. And the outcome of the situation is number 50. 50 can be an important number for you. And the outcome is the ailing king, the patient, the joylessness of everyday life, exhaustion. Sorry, my English could be better. Fleeing to illness, forbearance. And I can mention that my mother is an English teacher, and I'm sorry, Mother. I'm doing the best I can. And the outcome of this situation is you have learned to be patient in the sense of the word's original sense, paciencia, forbearance, of exingelis. Exingesis. No, I'm sorry, I can't pronounce that word. Enduring trivialities and ordinariness in everyday life. is to learn patience. I recognize that ordinary life is the goal. Each day is a present. And accept everything as it is with gratitude. And humbleness. We will see what the Divine Feminine has, if the Divine Feminine has a message for us all. My goddesses, what is the message for us today? What do we need to know? And we get Perpetua, the saint of authenticity. Here she is. I am my authentic self in all circumstances. Number 22 can be of significance to you. And her message for us is, when we find the courage to be true to who we are, a vitality returns to us, a voice that's both moving and compelling simply because it's authentic. Saint Perpetua's word in her very personal and emotional diary were so impactful that 200 years later the renowned church father Augustine would write about their beauty and truth. Saint Perpetua suggests that there is no greater power than choosing to remain our authentic self in all circumstances. She's that person who remained loyal to her soul, and she urges us through her example to embrace the power of being authentic now. Even in the face of death, she courageously held fast to her truth, she was Christian. Her right hand reveals the Christ mudra. She also reminds us that journal writing can be a sacred act of returning to ourselves, of listening to the soul voice inside us, and of going inward to find our answers. Perpetua is a call journal writing practice, even if it's just to record our dreams each morning. The inner voice that greets us as we write strengthens our authenticity. That voice becomes a light, a fire that calls to us and claims us as we dare to live out its truth. And this is what we can meditate on. What is the truest statement I can say about who I am? Thank you, Perpetua, for this advice message. And we ask the angels for a message for us all. What do we need to know? And we get send love. Love is the most powerful vibrational energy in the universe. This card asks you to remember that all energy is based in love. When something seems unfair or when you feel lost in a situation, it's important not to dwell upon the negative, because that will attract more negativity to you. As an indigo, you're a very powerful manifester, and the angels need you to replace feelings of anger, sadness, or frustrations with love. See the situations and people in your life surrounded by the pure, tender embrace of heaven, and you'll experience newfound happiness. Thank you, angels, for this message, and thank you, goddesses. And thank you all for coming here and listening to my advice. Thank you all. And I wish you love and light.